Right, well, hello everyone. I haven't done any videos for a while because, well, I've been busy with life and other things. That I thought I'd just do a quick video today, hopefully. I just wanted to show the trades that I've taken this week. Um, as you probably know, I'm working full time, so I don't get to take the best trades that are available. So, I mean, this is just running through the trades that I took and give you an idea of what I'm looking at. Because basically, what I'm looking at is like here. This was, where are we? This is Frankfurt Open, 7 o'clock UK time on last Monday, the 11th of March. And as we can see, from this point, price was failing to close above here, above this high. And then we get price actually closing below here. So we've not only got price failing to make a new high, we've got then price making a new low and coming and breaking down here. What I'm looking for then is price to come back and test this level, this breakout level. See, we've got a breakout level there and another one here. And then once prices come down, it then returns in here. I think the reason I didn't take anything in here was because it was getting too close to me leaving for work. But I'll go to the 1 minute chart in a minute and you'll be able to see the sort of setups I'm looking at on a 1 minute chart. And then we go forward. What time are we at here? See, price didn't actually drop very far before it stopped making new lows. And we get a 15-minute engulfing bar there that breaks that high, and then we get another bar comes up and breaks through this high, and then price returns and tests the break of this high. So basically you've got price coming in here, and so again on the 1 minute chart there's going to be opportunities to trade long out of here. And we can see price continued up, making new highs until 11:30, and at this point price stopped making new highs, and it was at 12:15 price started breaking down, making new lows, and then price returned. It doesn't get back into this zone here. So we'll have to have a look on the 1 minute to see if anything, if there was anything here to enter. And then this was a trade that I took. You see again, price is now stopped making new lows. And it just broke through structure here. And of course I entered long a bit early here. Price came down, nearly took out my stop, not quite. And because where are we? We're at 8:15 in the evening was where I got out for a small profit, because 9 o'clock was the switchover, New York coming to a close, and the spreads just go berserk at 9 o'clock now because of the changing in time in America. So if we have a look at this on a 1 minute. Where are we? Let's get to the 11th. Now here is the breaks of structure that I was looking at. And you can see price is dropping off here, and I like to highlight this last bullish move here, and then see price coming back into this. I mean, there would have been it was a good place to enter short there, or even out of here could have gone short. But as you can see, what we've made, 5, 10, well, about 10, 12 pips down to here before price started turning around. And you see at this point, price has stopped making new lows, broken through structure. There is price moving down. See, I like to see a run of red candles, and then I want to see price coming back into here and see what price action we get. And you can see you could have gone long off of it there, wait for it to pull back a bit, maybe go long off of that candle with a 10 pip stop loss, which is what I use. And again, it wouldn't have what would you have got? Maybe 10 pips before price starts turning around again. And here we get price from this point, price stops making new highs. So once price starts making a new high, you've got to be careful that price isn't turning around, which is what it does here. So you can see, you don't get much of an opportunity. You've got to make a pretty quick decision. Are you going to stay with the long trade if you're in long off of these, or are you going to get out? Because now price is stopped making new highs, starts breaking structure. Price doesn't come back and test this level. So if you're still in a long trade here, you're going to get stopped out and possibly miss the opportunity to go short here, because there was a bullish run in price action that never got retested. There's another run in bullish price action that does get tested, and there's an opportunity to go get short out of here, which would have what you got out of that? 5, 10, 15, nearly 20 pips, I guess. And this is where I saw price turning around, where I entered long. I mean, this was late in the day. This is when I got back from work. I saw price, it stopped making new lows after a fairly good run off of price dropping. Price stopped making a new low here, broke through structure here. Well, it wasn't much of a break, but it was a break of structure. Came back in, and I got drawn into a long trade up here after it just came in and hit the top of this bearish zone here. But price wanted to come back, test the full length, full depth of the of this price. I mean, I thought I was going to get stopped out. I mean, I was lucky I didn't, but and price turned around, came up. As soon as I started getting back in profit, I was getting out, because 9 o'clock things go a bit haywire. I was just happy to get out with with a small profit on Monday. So we go back to the 15-minute chart again. Go to Tuesday. Yeah, here we have Tuesday. I didn't put this one in, actually. See, there's another turn in price there. See there, we've got what time is this? This was 5:15 in the morning. Price stopped making new highs from here. Started breaking down, broke through this level, bearish, came back and tested it. For some reason I didn't get in to a short here. I don't know why, because it was a reasonable setup there. Because from here, yeah, there was an easy 20 pips to be made there. But we can see price continued to drop until here. You see, and then price stops making new lows. Breaks through. I mean, it's not a structure point. It's a minor structure. I mean, if you're waiting for 15-minute structure to be broken, you'd be coming back up here. I mean, that you know, up here, this is structure points, major structure points on a 15-minute chart, all up here. If you're waiting for that to happen, you'll never take a trade. So just here, you know, minor structure getting broken, even there. So if you want to wait for that minor structure point to be broken, it gets broken and price comes back in, tests it there. And then we get this point. This was obviously news driven. That, you know, if you get drawn into a trade here, you want to really be getting out before the news comes along. So, I mean, really, you couldn't get into any trades off of this because it's all news. But then once the news dries up, things start settling down again. You see from this point, we start making new lows again, start breaking structure. Price moves up, comes back, tests it there. And this is where I got sucked into a losing trade on Tuesday. You see, price stopped making new highs there. And it was meeting up with this structure point here. And price came down and then broke through this minor structure. And I got drawn into a short trade here. Immediately got taken out. But at this point, you see, price has stopped making new lows. Where I entered short, price stopped making lows, new lows. Broke through minor structure again, came back, so I went in long. Price then moved up, and I managed, well, it was just a 1-to-1. I lost 10 pips, I made 10 pips. So that's what happened on Tuesday. So if we go to a 1-minute chart again, I can show you sort of the price action that I'm looking at to get into trades. Where are we? Tuesday. I see why I didn't get into a trade on Tuesday. You see, it was a nice setup, but it was 7 o'clock. There was red news coming out. This is why I didn't get into a trade on Tuesday. It was the red news. Because otherwise, I mean, you know, it was a lovely setup to get into a short trade. And again, see, again, it's always annoying when you get this fast momentum out of a level and price doesn't get back in, because that would have been a lovely entry short. If price had got back up into here, I mean, it's an obvious short, especially at the big round number. I mean, I was at work anyway, so I'd missed this. This is 8 AM UK time, and price didn't get back to test this. I mean, see there, price did get back to test it. You see, when price doesn't get back to these levels, especially the big round numbers, price will eventually get there. You see, price failed to get back up into here straight away, but once it did, you see, it was definite, because this was around news, and again, you know, around news items, you know, orders get pulled, so it just allows price just to get pushed. You know, anybody that was going short, you know, and they put the stops above here or whatever, just gives enough to get the liquidity that was sitting here, and off it goes. But you know, would you be? I mean, there's 12:30. That's when the red news came out. I mean, it's easy in hindsight, I know. I mean, you look at that candle coming off of there, you know, at this point price, you see, there was the news driven event pushes price up. From here, you see, price fails to break and make a new high. From that point, price then breaks down below it, comes back in, and off it goes. But you know, whether you actually take that trade in the heat of the moment, you know, it's another thing. No, you see, price at this point has stopped making new lows. Price then breaks through structure. There's the run of red candles. So run an area out around that. Price comes back into it, moves out, back in, off it goes. I mean, you could take a trade there. You'd possibly make 5, 10, 15, like 15, 18 pip run there. And then this is where I started getting involved with price, because you see, this is where price was coming down through, breaking this 15-minute structure here. I saw price come back up and test this structure point and start rejecting off of here. You know, price was failing to make new highs. And then price came down and broke through 15-minute structure here. If price hadn't broken through this structure, I would never have looked at going short. But you can see I was never in profit with this trade. It was, I just, you know, I saw the quick run out of here. I saw that bullish candle there. Price came back up, tested it, and I got in there, and I was completely wrong-footed. It took me out immediately, but by now you see price has come and stopped making new lows, broken through structure, come back, and there was the opportunity to go long. And again, I get out. I was, you know, again, I guess I was lucky to, you know, to get the 10 pips. I lost 10 pips, I gained 10 pips, so, but again, you know, I'm missing all these good trades because I'm at work. There's all these other opportunities to, you know, to take trades. So that's, what day is that? That's Tuesday. Let's see what else we've got here. Now we're into Wednesday. Yeah, this was 3:30 in the morning. price fails to make a new high, breaks through structure, and again 7 o'clock was red news, so I wasn't looking to take trades in here. So there was the red news. Price stopped making new lows, broke through structure. It was price just took off. Obviously there was liquidity up here, something that price was searching for. I mean, we got the big round number 128 plus you know, there's probably a lot of stops and liquidity up here. Price comes up, comes down again. Whether I'll have to have a look on 1 minute in a minute, see if there's anything in here to get you short. But again, price comes down, just takes out the low, so you know, is the liquidity sitting under here? There's got to be something there that's drawing price. Price stops making new lows, breaks structure, comes back, runs up, stops making new highs, breaks structure, comes back. I was seeing this again, got drawn in, and of course there was news at 5 o'clock, the bond auction, and why on earth I didn't get out of this trade, as you can see, price was being held here. Look, price stopped making new lows. I'm just breaking my own rules here. But I didn't think that the bond auction would have such an effect, you know, and push price as it did. And I don't think I was even at the computer when this happened. I just left the stop in place, which is, you know, I should have just been taking what the market was giving me, because you can see price isn't going lower. So, you know, get out. See, that's just, you know, that's just greed and me hoping for the best, that price was going to come. You see, you can see price has been rejecting off of here and dropping, but it just, you know, again, price was coming up, just taking any liquidity that was sitting up here, and it just drops back into this level again. So if we go forward to, oh, we're on Wednesday, so I'll go into a 1 minute chart and see what's there for setups. And we can see again, you know, there was some good opportunities to go short, but it was red news at 7 AM UK time, you know. And of course, you know, in hindsight, you know, you could have taken a short trade at 95, put the stop 10 pips away, and it wouldn't have got hit. But we can see price only dropped, what, 5, 10, 15, about 20 pips anyway. And then from here, you see price stopped making new lows. There was no price, just wasn't coming back into here to allow, you know, there was no setup. I wouldn't be seeing price go away like that and then not wanting to see price come back in here to get a price, an entry around, well, around the 2780 would be an ideal entry point, but it never did. And then here again, price stops making new highs, breaks through structure. You see, could have got into a trade here, even if you didn't enter straight away out of here. You see, price comes back in and mitigates the level. You could have waited for that and got in here. So you get in at 91. See, 5, 10, it's about 15 pips again before, you know, price turns around. And here you see price stops making new lows, breaks through structure, and here look, we get price coming up, coming back. There's the bearish candles again. There's quite a good setup here to get into a long trade. You can see, you know, bullish candles moving out. I mean, get in there. What have you got? 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. There's about 20 odd pips there. Yeah, and that's where I got drawn into that short trade. And you can see there was the break of structure, price came back in, I got short. And you can see here, you know, price broke structure, bullish, was coming back into this level, and I still didn't get out. I just don't understand that. But you can see it's a matter of doing as I say and not as I do. But you can see price just came up, took out the highs here, look, picked up any liquidity, and off it went again. And of course I wasn't, I mean, what time is it now? 6, you know, once bitten, twice shy, and I'm just staying out. But you can see price came back into this level again and started reacting. You know, again, 9 o'clock, you don't want to be in the market around 9 because the spreads go berserk. So what day is that? That's Wednesday. Let's take a look at Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. This was... see again, price stopped making new lows. 4:15 in the morning UK time. Comes up, breaks through structure, comes back in. That would have been a lovely entry in there, but I was asleep. And then price breaks through structure again. I actually got in a bit early there. So you get price breaking structure. There's various structure points. I mean, it's only, again, it's only minor structure points that you're getting. It's only the tops of candles. There, you see price comes up. See, I got drawn in after price hit there. It moves up. Again, when I saw price coming back, well, I'll show you on the 1 minute in a minute. But there, price just reached my target. I mean, this is why I set such small targets, because I'm just trading the internal daily swings of the market. That what I'm aiming for, I go for a 10 pip stop loss, and I aim for 22.5 pips. Now you might wonder why 22.5? Because what I lose on one trade, that's 10 pips. 20 pips doesn't return me the same in monetary terms by the time it goes through the, you know, it goes from dollars to pounds. If I just went for 20 plus pips, I wouldn't get the same as I would lose for losing on 10 pips. I've got to go for 22.5, and then I'm making slightly better than 2 to 1. It's only, you know, just it's not a lot of money, but it is just making more money than what I lose on 10 pips. And then again, we can see at this point, price stops making new highs. I mean, that's all you've got to look for. I mean, it's obvious. Price stops making a new high, breaks through, comes back, tests. Again, this is red news, so, you know, you're not going to be trading in here, but you can see price just gets pushed back up into this level again, and off it goes. And you know, but there had to be something to get into a trade going low here somewhere, like there. See, price breaks through the low, comes back. But I mean, sometimes you just got to let the market go away, and you know, and not try and chase price to get into a trade. You just got to let it go. And what I tend to do is wait for price to show me that, you know, it's turning around. I'm not bothering to look left, because there's where price started turning around on Friday, on Thursday. I mean, where do you look over here? Is that point going to turn price? It did to a degree. You know, where is going to turn price? Because I don't know. I've never been able to suss this out. Which point is going to turn price? I find it's a lot easier just to observe price. When price stops making new lows and breaks through, is here again. You see, and again, you see this candle runs away and leaves a massive gap here. You see, and then price comes back and fills it in. It doesn't need to come down into here, but you can see, you know, price doesn't go very far. See, at that point, price stops making new highs. So you know, there's no real trade here. There's, you know, all price is doing is consolidating. So there's nothing really to do in there. So let's have a look at that on the 1 minute. Yeah, see, this is the trade I took. You see, there's a run of bearish candles. There's another run of bearish candles. It's just a matter of, you know, experimenting with it, see what will work. You can see that I saw that 1 minute bullish engulfing, and I was just waiting for price just to pull back and fill the gap in, and it didn't. It just, instead of coming back, it shot up, and I got trigger happy and shot in there. But you can see, you know, this is it. You know, you don't know. Price could have gone there and just kept going up and up and up. but it didn't. It comes back in and tests this area. You can always expect price to come back, test an area and go. You can see, you know, that would have been an even better entry from down here. But anyway, it worked out just. And like I said, that's why I only go for small targets, because I'm just swing trading within the daily range. And you can see here, price broke through. I mean, you know, it could enter up here. What would it have been? See, it have made, well, that's 12.30. But you know, you don't want to be in a trade during red news, so you know, you could have got an entry out of here, because you can see, you know, price breaks through structure, and it's, you know, it's not breaking this high. This high is holding, and it's, you know, gradually working lower. So you know, you could have entered a trade here, got out down here somewhere. But you can see, you know, price comes back up into this level, tests this level. I mean, if you're going to be brave, you know, you could enter, yeah, definitely enter here. You know, we see price, or you see there's the 12.30, price breaks through there. There, price breaks through the 12.30 red news, the structure there, run of bullish candles, run out, and a short offer there, or even offer there. Yeah, you could have made 10, 20. You could make, you know, I could have made my target offer there quite easily. So, you know, if you've got that opportunity to go short, you're not going to bother faffing around trying to find a long trade out of here, because you made your money on this short. If you can't make your money out of this short, then, you know, stop trading. There's another long opportunity, another short opportunity there. You see, every time you get this bullish run up, price breaks through it, comes back, tests it, goes again. You know, when you know, it doesn't always happen as clean as this, I know. But once it does start running, you'll get these bullish runs up, price breaks through, comes back, tests, runs down, comes back, tests, runs again, until it stops doing it, which is down here. Anyway, that's Thursday dealt with. Let's have a look at Friday. And we can see there's the high. I mean, that was the high that ran off of this this low here. Prices failed to go higher than this. Price made a high there and then just kept falling off. Came back into here. What does price do there? It stops making new lows, breaks through minor structure, comes back, tests it. I mean, this is it. Once you've got that first test and price goes away and comes back again. Mind you, this is 8 AM. See, it was definitely an opportunity to go long in here, which I didn't do. But then we get price coming up to this high, and from this point, from that point, price stops making new highs, and we're breaking through structure points. Price comes up, you get price pushing up here, fails to make a new high. Price comes down, and I know it's just faffing around here. You get this bearish engulfing. So what was that? It was 2 o'clock. Yeah, 2 o'clock there was news. And then we get this bearish engulfing. And then price just comes back. We get that first wick. No, I entered on that first wick there. That second wick gave me the confidence to stay in the trade. And then price dropped off, and I was watching price at these lows here. I mean, I had price, definitely had price covered. I wasn't going to allow price, if price had suddenly turned around. We can see, when I saw that candle coming up here, this was bullish now. If I'd seen it start breaking through this high, I'd have definitely been, thinking of getting out. I certainly had my entry covered. I wasn't going to allow price to come back, and start working up and take my stop out after this. But price came down, I only took 20 pips. Because I knew, pushing it, especially below a 25 level, was pushing it. I got out at 26. I entered at 46, got out at 26. This time of the day, what are we now? 5:45 on a Friday. Yeah. So let's see that on a 1 minute. Because there again, see there was 2 o'clock and we get that bullish push up. And we can see it comes to a stop. It doesn't continue going. If this bullish move had continued and broken through these highs, then I'd be looking at price coming back and going bullish. But it didn't. It stopped and came back. It was breaking through these structure points again. And then we get price, because where did I enter? Well, I entered off of here. Price is failing to get higher. That's what drew me into the short trade anyway. But anyway, I'll leave it there. It just, hopefully it gives some of you an idea what I'm looking for structure-wise on a 15-minute chart, and what I'm looking at on a 1-minute chart for entries. And you can see, it's just looking for when price stops making new lows and stops making new highs, and the break of minor structure, and then the 1-minute setups. Anyway, I'll leave it there. That I'll get this video posted up anyway. Okay, bye for now.